Most men think a hug is just a polite gesture. But what if a simple hug could quietly awaken attraction she didn't even expect to feel? Human connection is rarely built through grand gestures. More often, it grows through small moments that feel genuine and safe. A hug, when done with awareness and sincerity, can communicate warmth, respect, and emotional presence in a way that words sometimes cannot. The truth is, attraction is not usually triggered by force or clever lines. It often begins with subtle signals that make someone feel comfortable, understood, and valued. When a man carries calm confidence and emotional awareness, even a simple embrace can become a moment that deepens connection rather than just a social habit. When a man hugs a woman with the right mindset, the first thing she notices is not the hug itself, but the energy behind it. Many people rush through physical gestures without thinking about how they make the other person feel. But when a hug comes from a place of calm presence, it immediately communicates something different. It shows that you are comfortable in yourself and that you are not seeking validation. That quiet confidence often creates the first spark of intrigue. A hug is not about holding someone tightly or trying to impress them. It is about creating a moment where both people feel relaxed and natural in each other's space. Another important part of a meaningful hug is respect for boundaries. Attraction grows in environments where a woman feels safe and respected. When a man understands this, his body language automatically becomes more attentive. He notices her comfort level, her response, and her energy. A hug that respects personal space and allows her to feel in control creates trust. Trust is the foundation of deeper attraction. When she senses that you are aware of her comfort and not trying to force closeness, she begins to associate your presence with emotional safety. That feeling is far more powerful than any attempt to create attraction through pressure. Timing also plays a powerful role in how a hug is received. A hug that comes at the right moment feels natural and meaningful. Maybe it happens after a shared laugh, a warm greeting, or a moment where both of you feel comfortable in the conversation. When physical gestures align with emotional connection, they feel effortless rather than awkward. This natural timing makes the hug feel authentic instead of calculated. Authenticity is one of the most attractive qualities a person can express, because it shows that you are present in the moment rather than performing a role. Body language during a hug also communicates more than most people realize. Small details such as relaxed posture, a gentle embrace, and a calm demeanor signal emotional stability. These subtle cues tell a woman that you are grounded and self-assured. People are naturally drawn to individuals who appear comfortable in their own skin. When your movements are relaxed rather than tense or overly eager, the hug feels warm and sincere. This type of interaction leaves a positive emotional impression that lingers even after the moment passes. Finally, the most powerful element of any hug is genuine warmth. Attraction is rarely about technique. It is about the feeling someone experiences when they are around you. When your intention is simply to share a moment of connection, rather than trying to achieve a specific reaction, your authenticity becomes noticeable. Women are highly perceptive to emotional cues, and they often respond more strongly to sincerity than to rehearsed behavior. A hug that carries kindness, calm energy, and genuine appreciation can quietly build a sense of closeness that words alone cannot create. Presence and calm confidence have a quiet power that many people underestimate. In a world where most interactions are rushed and distracted, a man who is fully present immediately stands out. Presence means giving someone your genuine attention in that moment. It means you are not checking your phone, scanning the room, or thinking about what to say next. Instead, you are simply there, grounded and aware. When a woman feels that kind of focused attention, she naturally senses that she matters in that moment. This feeling alone can create a deeper emotional connection. Calm confidence is closely tied to presence. It is not loud, dramatic, or performative. In fact, true confidence is often quiet. It shows in relaxed body language, steady eye contact, and a natural pace of movement. When a man carries himself with calm energy, it signals emotional stability. People instinctively feel more comfortable around someone who is composed and self-assured, rather than anxious or trying too hard to impress. Confidence that is steady rather than forced creates a sense of ease that others naturally respond to. When a hug happens from this place of presence and calm confidence, the experience feels completely different. It does not feel rushed or awkward. Instead, it feels warm and natural, as though the moment simply unfolded on its own. The hug becomes a reflection of the connection already being built through conversation and shared energy. Because the man is relaxed and comfortable, the woman often mirrors that feeling, which makes the interaction feel smooth and genuine. What makes presence and calm confidence so powerful is that they communicate emotional security without words. They show that a man is comfortable with himself and not seeking approval. This subtle message creates intrigue and trust at the same time. When someone feels safe, respected, and emotionally at ease in your presence, attraction often begins to grow quietly and naturally, without either person forcing it. Respecting emotional and physical boundaries is one of the most important foundations of genuine attraction. Many people believe attraction is created through bold moves or dramatic gestures, but in reality, it often grows in environments where a woman feels safe, respected, and comfortable. When a man understands this, his behavior naturally reflects patience and awareness rather than pressure. This respect communicates emotional maturity, which is often far more appealing than any attempt to impress. Emotional boundaries are just as important as physical ones. Every person has their own pace when it comes to opening up, sharing feelings, or allowing closeness. A man who respects this understands that connection cannot be rushed. Instead of pushing for deeper intimacy too quickly, he allows the conversation and the interaction to unfold naturally. He listens, observes, and pays attention to how she responds. This attentiveness shows that he values her comfort and individuality, rather than treating the interaction like a performance. Physical boundaries work in a similar way. A hug, for example, should always feel natural and welcome, not forced or unexpected. When a man is aware of body language and social cues, he can sense whether the moment feels right. A relaxed smile, open posture, or warm energy often signals that a gesture like a hug will feel comfortable. But if there is hesitation or distance, a respectful man simply gives space without making it awkward. This level of awareness shows confidence and emotional intelligence. What many people don't realize is that respecting boundaries often increases attraction rather than reducing it. When a woman sees that a man values her comfort and autonomy, she begins to feel more secure around him. That sense of safety allows her to relax and express herself more freely. Over time, this mutual respect builds trust, and trust creates the environment where genuine attraction can quietly grow in a natural and meaningful way. Timing plays a powerful role in how moments between two people are experienced. Even the simplest gesture can feel completely different depending on when it happens. When timing is natural, interactions flow smoothly and feel effortless. But when something is rushed or forced, it can create discomfort instead of connection. This is why understanding timing is so important when building attraction. It allows a moment to develop naturally instead of trying to manufacture it. A natural connection usually develops through shared energy during conversation. Maybe the two of you are laughing about something, enjoying a relaxed discussion, or simply feeling comfortable in each other's presence. In those moments, the atmosphere becomes warm and open. When people feel relaxed around one another, small gestures feel genuine rather than awkward. Timing works best when it grows out of these organic moments rather than being planned or calculated. Many people make the mistake of trying to create attraction by acting too quickly. They assume that taking fast action will make them appear confident. In reality, rushing often creates the opposite effect. It can make the interaction feel pressured or unnatural. Confidence is not about speed, it is about awareness. A man who pays attention to the flow of the interaction understands when the moment feels right. He does not interrupt the natural rhythm of the conversation. Instead, he allows the connection to develop step by step. When the timing is right, even a simple gesture can carry deeper meaning. It feels like a natural extension of the interaction, rather than something separate from it. This is what makes certain moments memorable. They happen in a way that feels spontaneous and comfortable for both people. When connection and timing align, the interaction feels authentic, and authenticity is one of the strongest foundations for genuine attraction to quietly grow. Subtle body language often communicates far more than words ever could. In many interactions, the feelings people experience are revealed not through what they say, but through how they move, how they position themselves, and the energy they bring into a moment. When it comes to attraction, these quiet signals can reveal deeper interest without either person needing to openly declare it. People naturally pick up on these cues, often on a subconscious level. One of the most powerful aspects of body language is how naturally it reflects emotional comfort. When someone feels relaxed and interested, their posture becomes open, their movements slow down, and their attention becomes focused. These small changes signal warmth and ease. A person who leans slightly closer during conversation, maintains soft eye contact, or mirrors another person's movements is often expressing interest without even realizing it. These signals create a sense of connection because they show that two people are naturally aligning with each other's energy. Subtle body language also communicates emotional awareness. A man who carries himself with relaxed shoulders, steady eye contact, and a calm presence often appears more confident and grounded. This kind of body language signals emotional stability, which many people find naturally attractive. It shows that he is comfortable in the moment and not trying to force an impression. Instead of appearing overly eager or tense, he creates an atmosphere where the interaction feels balanced and natural. Another powerful aspect of subtle body language is its ability to build trust. When gestures are gentle and respectful, they communicate kindness and attentiveness. These signals reassure the other person that their comfort is valued. Over time, these small cues create a deeper emotional atmosphere where both people feel safe expressing themselves. In this environment, attraction often develops quietly, built not on dramatic gestures but on the steady rhythm of mutual understanding and shared presence. Warmth and authenticity are two qualities that naturally draw people closer. In a world where many interactions feel rushed or superficial, genuine warmth stands out immediately. When a person expresses kindness, openness, and sincerity, it creates an emotional atmosphere where others feel comfortable being themselves. This sense of comfort is often the beginning of real attraction. People are naturally drawn to those who make them feel seen, respected, and valued without pressure. Authenticity plays an equally important role. When someone is authentic, they are not trying to perform or pretend to be something they are not. Their words, tone, and actions feel consistent and real. This honesty creates trust because the other person senses that what they are experiencing is genuine. Instead of trying to impress through exaggerated behavior, an authentic person simply expresses who they are. That quiet honesty can be far more powerful than any attempt to appear perfect. When warmth and authenticity come together, they create a connection that feels natural and effortless. The interaction no longer feels like a performance or a strategy. Instead, it becomes a shared moment where both people can relax and enjoy each other's presence. In this kind of environment, attraction grows organically because it is built on sincerity, emotional comfort, and genuine human connection.